Is it time to buy or sell AbCellera Biologics stock? In this video, we will explore AbCellera Biologics in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 1st of October, 2025, and now we aim to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to keep updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Elevate your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 16th of September, 2025, our system has ranked AbCellera Biologics as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, registering a gain of approximately 24.95% since we first recommended purchasing AbCellera Biologics 12 days ago. This equates to an average return of about 2.08% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 suggests that our system foresees high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Considering the latest developments, we are unable to predict the stock's next movement, as it could potentially go in either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong short-term upward trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase ahead. Should there be any pullback, there will now be support on the upper boundary of the current trend, previously broken at $5.57. This level may present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $6.99 will be the next potential peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 10.29% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 23.12% and 3.08%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 61.49%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 23.59% and 30.32% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $4.55 and $7.77. Our latest daily update for AbCellera Biologics highlights significant movements in AbCellera Biologics Inc's stock price on Wednesday, fluctuating by 17.75% between its high and low. The stock price of AbCellera Biologics Inc. increased by 18.49% on the last trading day, rising from $5.03 to $5.96. This marks a continuous gain for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see if this upward trend continues or if there will be a slight pause over the next few days. During the last trading session, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 17.75%, with a low of $5.07 and a high of $5.97. The price has increased in 7 out of the last 10 days, reflecting an overall rise of 30.42% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume surged on the last day, alongside the price increase, which is a favorable technical indicator. In total, 8 million more shares were traded compared to the previous day. Overall, 13 million shares changed hands for approximately $75.51 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $5.97 and a low of $1.89. Currently, the price stands at 0.17%, or 1 cent, below the 52-week high, and 91.71%, or $65.95, below the all-time high recorded on December 11, 2020, when the price reached $71.91. AbCellera has been outpacing many medical peers this year, driven by bouts of momentum trading and a series of operational updates. The company reported second quarter results, showing a smaller than expected loss of 12 cents a share, while surpassing revenue estimates. This positive performance fueled a midsummer rally, which included a one-day surge of 15% on heavy volume. Management has been engaged in outreach, participating in investor conferences in September, during which the company strengthened its clinical leadership by naming Dr. Sarah Noonberg as Chief Medical Officer. Looking ahead, AbCellera has scheduled its third quarter earnings release for November 6, 2025, a clear near-term catalyst that could increase volatility. In the short term, positive sentiment from revenue beats, executive hiring, and conference visibility may lift the stock through momentum and speculative flows. Conversely, the upcoming third quarter report presents potential for upside if revenue and partnership metrics impress, or downside if guidance disappoints. Over the longer term, sustained outperformance against peers, stronger clinical leadership, and continued revenue growth or partnership successes could support a re-rating higher. However, persistent quarterly losses and the need to convert partnerships into reliable cash flows remain risk factors that could limit valuation without clear, repeatable revenue expansion. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned ABCL an outperform rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 5th of November, 2024, it was reported that BMO Capital again assigned ABCL an outperform rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 23rd of August, 2024, KeyBank assigned ABCL an overweight rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 20th of August, 2024, Benchmark assigned ABCL a hold rating with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 28th of June, 2024, Cowen & Company assigned ABCL a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned AbCellera Biologics stock a general sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as a buy. Regarding return on investment, analysts label the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for AbCellera Biologics. AbCellera Biologics Inc. stock exhibits buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, some support is expected at $4.99 and $4.51. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, September 3, 2025, and the stock has since increased by approximately 49.37%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The trading volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 21 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 8 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 14 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 13 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 16 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 80 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 73 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for AbCellera Biologics. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $5.15 and $4.77. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, AbCellera Biologics Inc. finds support just below today's level at $5.15. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $4.77 and $4.50. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 90 cents between its high and low, which is a change of 17.75%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 7.78%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for AbCellera Biologics, let us quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. A negative P/E ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative P/E ratios may suggest insufficient profit and pose risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 3rd of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 17 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for AbCellera Biologics. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this situation, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, AbCellera Biologics encounters its first support level at $5.15. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for AbCellera Biologics from multiple analyst sources is categorized as a sell. The most recent insider trade for this stock occurred more than 3 months ago. The latest transaction took place on the 12th of June, 2025, when Hayden Michael R. conducted an insider purchase of 238,864 shares of a share option, which is the right to buy. Our recommended stop loss is set at $5.63, reflecting a decrease of 5.58%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a high level of risk. We have detected a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 20 days ago. Is AbCellera Biologics stock a good buy? AbCellera Biologics Inc. presents several positive signals. However, these indicators do not suffice for us to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is recommended as a hold candidate, meaning you may maintain or accumulate your position while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical landscape, our analysis has been revised from a strong buy to a hold candidate since our last evaluation. Upon examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 2nd of October, we anticipate that AbCellera Biologics will open lower by approximately 293 thousandths of a dollar and begin trading at $5.67. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.